Welcome back, folks. We almost didn't make it this morning. Crazy amount of traffic. I don't know what is going on. And not just here in Central, but issues with the tube, all kinds of issues. Lots and lots and lots of police about today. The main reason is that Prime Minister's questions will be happening soon. Pro-EU lot are out in force. You joined the pro-EU camp.
There's a big thing happening up there, you know that?
What is it? What's happening today?
Northern Ireland veterans, you know, they're up Trafalgar Square.
Northern Ireland veterans?
Yeah, you know, the injustices and the vexatious things.
Okay.
And the rolling thunder motorbike. See that flag there with the guy there?
Ah, is that what's happening this morning?
That's something separate. He's part of it as well.
Okay.
They're meeting up at Trafalgar Square.
Yep.
And they're going to be walking down here, probably around 3, maybe.
Okay, let's see. Thanks for the heads up. See you soon, yeah? 1 second, guys. Let's just cross over. Always nice that people give us a heads up on this channel. I appreciate that. Whoever it is. I mean, this is where we had a problem last time. We've got Ukraine flags and we've got EU flags affixed to a public structure. The police seem more concerned today with the PM security, understandably, than removing the flags. We did catch the flags being removed previously. Let me ask, just to be sure. Officers, can I ask you why so many today? Is it PMQs or is something else?
Yes.
Nothing else happening? Just that?
There's various different. There's some motorbikes will be coming past soon as well.
Oh, surely. Somebody mentioned it'll be later this afternoon. Are you expecting it quite soon?
About now.
Yeah. Gosh. Okay. So a typical day in Parliament Square.
Exactly. That's what we were saying. It's just a normal day.
But normal days, every day there seems to be something here these days. Though. It's either a protest, a march, or some event.
Yeah.
But at least it's sunny.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Have a good day.
You too. Thanks a lot, folks. Here are the Outriders for the PM's motorcade. Not sure exactly how long it'll be before he leaves Downing Street. Will we catch it? Maybe, maybe not. To be honest, I don't really care.
Sexist!
Oh wait, why is this guy shouting something that's sexist or whatever? I have no idea why. She's got a good picture. Lots and lots of other people out and about, all dressed up, ready for their appearance on London City Walks, folks. I mean, why else would you make an effort? Let's be honest. You know, it's not as if it's one of the greatest cities in the world. London is a third world backwater, guys. Let's be honest. You know, there's hardly anything of architectural or historical note in this city. It's just generally a complete waste of time, to be honest. Not even sure why bother filming here. Abandoned phone boxes don't even function. Protests, you know, upset. People saying that we should rejoin the EU because we're doing so badly. I mean, where do we start, guys? It's yeah, it's vexatious actually. Why do we even film here in London? I should go to Mombasa or Dhaka or, you know, somewhere. Oh God, here we go. Wait, let's get moving. Hold on a second. I need to get myself out of here whilst there's still the option to avoid the music, which is being piped out by the rejoin the EU lot. Here we go. Flipping out. Hopefully the tourists though that arrive here. Here we go. Oh, actually, luckily that isn't copyright. That's Beethoven's Ninth. Police are getting ready for the PM, who's going to be zooming along here, I think, any moment. So the sound of Beethoven. How's about that? Oh my goodness me. 1 second. We'll probably get a closer look. The thing is, the traffic's really busy this way, so I'm wondering if they're going to try and clear that, or whether they're going to let the PM's little motorcade come along this side of the road. I wonder. I'm quite intrigued actually. But to the sound of Beethoven, I mean, what can you say about that, folks? I mean, Ludwig was a great composer, but hat of the day already, this lady, look at that, blue hat. Fantastic blue hat. Oh, more people all dressed up. Feels like spring actually, guys. It's me with my thermals on. It's about 5 degrees, 6 degrees, which is fine. I'd rather have too much clothing and not enough, to be quite honest with you. Just look at the movements of police in and out of the traffic at the end. I'm not going to be hanging around for the PM's motorcade, but if it happens to want to make a guest appearance on this channel, then that's fine with me. there is a huge number of tourists. PA photographer setting up his kit. Now, if this motorbike procession, march, etc., is going to come along in front of horseguards, depending on how noisy it is, that obviously could be a major issue for the horses. Oh, hold on. What's this? We've got somebody else screaming something or other in the centre of the public highway. Actually, I think that's the woman that we saw before who didn't want to talk to us. Gosh, I mean, the police are out in numbers. The thing is, there's no real way of knowing how long it could be. It could be any time in the next sort of 10, 15, 20 odd minutes. I'm not even sure that Downing Street is passable at this point. Wait. I think they've actually stopped people passing. Yeah, it looks like it. Need to cross, officer, to go to horseguards. Need to cross over and go around.
It's all open now.
Oh, it's okay to walk. All right.
We just had to wait for them to tell us it's okay to open it.
I thought you were waiting for the PM to go to...
Yeah, but he came out and went that way, so he's gone a different route to what he normally does.
Ah, I think it's because there's so much traffic up there, and they're playing Beethoven, the pro-EU lot, so...
I think there's 4 to 8 different routes he takes, which he does different routes every time.
Well, I mean, let's hope next time he goes via Australia. Have a good day. Okay, so the PM's motorcade came out and went the other way, folks. How's about that? All of these officers here on the public highway, behind the gates, etc. And he went the other way. Could you believe it? I mean, nice timing though. Goodness knows how much all of this costs on a very frequent basis. Okay, at least now we know that things have settled down. However, Whitehall, the street we're marching along toward horseguards, is very much something of a public car park. I don't know what has happened in London today, but this kind of mad traffic stretches all the way to West Central, where I started when I left home. So I don't know what's going on. I have no idea why it's so busy. Some sort of road closures or something has happened somewhere. Cabinet office, complete with yet more police officers. It was interesting actually reading some of the comments on the protest videos in the last few days, not just the big one at the weekend, but also the non-tank video, which was one of my personal favourites, I must say. That was a very enjoyable chat with a very nice and informative fellow. Very interesting to see a lot of you in the US saying like, wow, you guys have got a lot of police there, even compared, for example, to us, like an army of police. That surprised me because, we see all these cop shows, and I follow US YouTube channels with police body cam footage, and it always seems like the police are much more on it in terms of being kind of super strict in the US compared to here. I could be mistaken. But yeah, but rarely do we get the numbers of bodies on the street that we got. Oh, hold on, someone's back. You know how many people I've had ask me where you've been?
Oh yeah, well have I got a story to tell?
You're not on the camera today, I promise.
It's alright.
Yeah? All good? You will. Good to see you. Hi, morning. Oh wow, folks, yes, you might have just caught a glimpse of her. Stop to have a word. The female MOD officer that you've all been asking for is back. Okay. I did move the camera somewhat away, hopefully in time. She's uniformed, she's not undercover, so even capturing her wouldn't have been a problem. But I don't like to stick the camera in people's faces when there's not a particular reason. So that's good news. I mean, does it get any better than that? Not really. Quite a few familiar faces actually in the group of officers that were just leaving, but I love the fact she said, have I got a story to tell you? Folks, depending on what the story is that she's got to share with me when she's back, hopefully she'll give me permission to share it with all of you. She is a thoroughly lovely human being, and it will be, I think I can speak for all of us, a pleasure when we finally get to see her back here permanently at horseguards. Right, it's busy this morning. Gosh, this is one of the blackest looking horses we've seen for ages, folks. Oh, this is the horse that always bites French tourists. Who are too busy worrying about their pictures to listen to my facetious commentary, which might be a good thing and might not be a good thing. Now, as we're quite late, we've only got 15 to 20-ish minutes, give or take, until these two will change over. Difficult to decide which end, to be honest. I mean, it's an absolute car park of buses. Look, horses are like, get me out of here. Yes, horsey, I know how you feel, my friend. I really do. Trust me. Okay, a quick bit of yardish, folks. Bit of yard wander. Oh, hold on. Who's this? Interesting character. There's always. I thought it was the postman, to be honest. It's not actually. It's just some smackhead by the looks of it. Okay, so trooper, familiar face in the arches, possibly to be seen in the box tomorrow, folks. Bear in mind the Blues are only going to be here. What's I screaming for? Only going to be here for 2 days. Yes. After tomorrow, we will not see the Blues and Royals back here, horse guards, until. I know it's depressing. I know, guys. Until Monday. Yeah. It's not a Blues weekend this weekend. Look at this. All these buses going along Whitehall, spewing out whatever it is they're spewing out. Some of them are electric, but only partially. With basically close to no one on them. Although these tourists at the back of this bus ended up getting super lucky. Look. I mean, we have never yet, folks, gotten a picture or footage from the top of a bus over the box. Right? Crazy busy. The traffic everywhere this morning is mad. Yeah, tubes are a mess, everything's a mess. I don't know what's going on. If I knew, guys, that the tourist bus would actually stop here at horse guards at the front as we went past, I'd gladly take that journey for you just to get some unique footage, but it wouldn't, you know. You just never know. It's pure pot luck whether or not it's going to be completely packed like this, in which case you get lucky. The bus gets stuck here and you can stand and film, because obviously it's a completely different perspective. You're looking over the soldier, over the horse. You can't quite see over the box, but you've got a pretty damn good photo op. Yeah, but I don't know, maybe one day. The other thing is, you never know if it's going to be bright and sunny like this morning. Today is an absolute dream day to get stuck on the top of a bus opposite a horse. I mean, the weather's great, the light's great, everything is absolutely spot on. But sadly, guys, we're on foot. Yes, alas, just like this fellow. Horse-wise, oh yeah, actually, wait. Curious enough, when we saw this horse the other day, I, like the moron that I am, said, "Hey, I think that's javelin." One small problem. Wrong regiment. It's definitely not javelin. So instead of whipping out my phone or anything else for that matter, I'm going to be smart, very smart and cautious, and focus instead on the filming. Said the horses. Please have a little look at this group of bros. We're going to get quite a lot of people coming actually this morning for group pictures around the arches this side, and a big old group on this side. Now, the Spanish football episode, folks, was an intriguing one for two reasons. They didn't actually actively, how to say this, they were disrespectful and they were rude, but I don't think it was kind of severe enough to make it the key point of that particular video. That was exactly why I decided to focus on the optimistic at the end instead, the kind and friendly police officer. This group, their teacher just said, "We need to go, everybody," so they're quickly rushing forward before they all head off. Frenchies again, actually, wow. Wait, hold on a second. Just when you think you've seen it all. Okay, that's got to be the most interesting thing I've seen here this morning. What is it for, or where are you going with it?
Just go and walk around.
Just walk around with the toy? Which toy is this?
Bluey.
Oh, okay, so you're like, it's called Bluey. So you're a Bluey fan?
Yeah, she's a girl. She's a dog from Queensland, Australia.
Oh, really? Oh, wait, so this is a famous like children's character from Australia? Wow, so you're from Queensland?
No, I'm from London, mate.
I was just thinking, that isn't an Aussie accent. Okay. It's a really nice thing to see here. You're going to get pictures with the horse and so on, with the toy.
No, so I just come and just take the shortcut.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're filming for the Royal Guards, don't you?
No, it's not. I'm not filming for the guards. I am filming here as a vlog and so on. But I mean, that's a really interesting thing to see.
Videos, good on you, mate.
Do you want to see the channel? Because you'll be on it.
Yeah, I know. I'll be.
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
Okay. Have a good day.
Don't need to be.
Yeah.
But you have a nice day, mate.
You too. See you. Okay, that was a slightly awkward encounter. I mean, lovely guy, but yeah, a teeny weeny bit awkward there. I was thinking that it's not an Aussie accent. There he is with his toy, wandering around central London. I mean, he's having a look because it's not exactly a normal sight, I have to be honest. It is a little bit unorthodox, let's just put it that way. Okay, here we are. Side view. Wait, I'm not walking out for a second because a lot of people are trying to take pictures. And I'd rather not be in 15 random tourist pictures. My fat head is nowhere near as pretty as the horses. Sort of slowly move ourselves around. I am expecting, actually, folks, that'll be quite a buoyant day today. I'll be very surprised if we end up with those somewhat barren periods that we had on Monday. 1 second. Oh, also went for a bit of a nip then. Is it a nipper, guys? Oh, she was told to get back out of the box behind the way. He wants a nip, doesn't he, horse? He definitely wants a nip. It's an English guy with a toy from an Aussie children's TV show. It still hasn't quite sunk in, really. I'm figuring it out, but I mean, at least the horse is paying her attention, which I guess has got to be a positive. She desperately wants to give a little bit of a stroke, I can see. But I don't think the trooper's up for it, folks. I really don't. Some very large tour groups coming along here this morning. It still doesn't equal huge crowds around the horse and in the yard. I think, to be honest, we are not going to get that massive deluge that we had the other day, consistently, i.e. daily almost, until half term. I can't remember if that's next week or the week after. And then after that we've got Easter, so boom. Second we get to Easter, that's it. Mad city season begins, and that will last for 4 to 5 months. April, May, June, July, August, possibly into September. So roughly half the year here is normal. Busy, it's never absolutely dead. And the other 6 months is absolute chaos. It's funny actually, guys, it feels like so long ago that I was filming here when it was 35 degrees and absolutely baking. But wow, that time went by fast, didn't it? I just know it's going to be here again shortly, very shortly. Let's be in the stable area, whether they're getting the 2 new horses ready already. The gates are open, which is somewhat curious. Nope. Bro's like, wait. It's a horse. It is a horse, guys, and it's a very good looking horse. Where are our lovely tourists? No tourists equals no outfit of the day, guys. Equals no comments from me, equals I might as well go home. For some reason the police are coming out, so I don't know if somebody's been naughty. I think, to be honest, the police are just a little bit frustrated by the sheer number of vehicles that are blocking Whitehall. Awkward. What am I missing? Oh, here we go. Oh, good to see the... yeah, don't worry about the Chinese bro, that's right behind you. Good to see the officer being so on it, to be fair. Not all of them are. What I think is actually happening, I can't hear it, but from the body language, I think the officer is explaining to the trooper that they are expecting at some point quite soon potentially a lot of noise and very small chance that the horses will get taken off. If I think you said veteran bikers, if that is actually the case, it is veteran bikers in some respect, then it's very, very highly likely they will be respectful when passing here. But then again, not everybody knows there are horses here anyway, so it is a bit of a tricky one, folks. You can never know. But good to see that, actually. I don't know if the trooper would have told her to get lost, but she was just walking straight over in the usual entitled way. The other thing is that the buses kind of block out some of the light. Of course, it's chill though, no? But really, really black, this one. He's like, what do you mean? Of course I'm black, I'm a HCAV black. Just because the other ones decided to change their colour to chocolate brown as an Easter tribute. A big difference, eh? Between those that have been mega clipped. I mean, this horse here, I can't really see if it's been clipped. But if he has been clipped like the others, how is he so dark? Whereas the others that were clipped, that were dark, are no longer dark. As if it were not complicated enough. Oddly now, in fact, I'm standing at this end. Almost all the tourists went to the other end. What's that? Yes, I can see you, beauty. I'm looking at you as well. Are you going to... I know what you're thinking. The horse is thinking, am I going to be picture of the day? Horse, if you nod your head right now, you'll be picture of the day. Fair enough. Hello, bro. Oh, retired military. The police officer would actually still have told him to get out of the box. However, interestingly enough, the trooper didn't. I think that does count as a nod, though. The horse did actually acknowledge my comment, which is very thoughtful. Try not to get a super amount of flaring. I can't really get much closer for the moment. 1 second. Some people run off. Ta-da! I can't see actually which horse this is. Wait, guys, let's have a quick hoof picture so that I can name it correctly later when it comes to posting. Picture of the day. Oh, actually, wait, hold on a second. This horse has got a really unusual number. Wait, now I'm actually super intrigued to see which one it is. Hold on. Just 1 second. The best thing about the new phone is that it's so fast. Valerian. Oh, see his ears twitch. Valerian, you're a beauty, and because of that, you're going to be horse of the day. How do you feel about that? Happy? That's what I thought. Yeah, look, he's a little bit shy. He's like, John, you're embarrassing me. Okay, let's leave him alone for a minute. So that's definitely Valerian. When I say interesting number, unusual number. You know, it's not your typical sort of, 74 or 62 or whatever. Blah, blah, blah.
Going through?
Gosh, there's quite a line of people here today. How exciting. Here we are, next to the sign. Ta-da. Second we get to this end, everyone else goes to the other end. You wouldn't be able to make it up, would you? That said, they're changing them over very, very, very shortly, and I think, instinctively, I feel like being in the yard for that. So it might potentially... Oh, that was interesting. Oh wow, look at this one. 1 second. Let's ask the officer which horse this is. This one's beautiful. Officer, what's the name of this unusual horse?
Sorry?
What's the name of your horse?
Blenheim.
Oh, sorry, which one? Blenheim?
Blenheim. That's in Blenheim.
Oh, Blenheim. Wow, what a beauty that one is. Blenheim, folks. 100%, even if we've seen that horse on the channel before, we've never had that horse named on this channel before. Blenheim. Sorry guys, it is a bit noisy. I don't want to sort of, really shout, Officer, what's the name of your horse? Because it feels a bit inappropriate, but at the same time, when we see unusual beauties like that, of course I want to to find out which one it is. Blenheim, as in Blenheim Palace. I'm glad she clarified that. Oh, she's in the box. No, she's not. She can't decide. I think kind of half yes, half no. In, out, shake it all about. Oh. Frenchies get back behind the Maginot Line. In fact, it isn't the Maginot Line, is it, guys? It's a Ligne de Maginot. I don't like standing there between the spammers, it's annoying. Actually, wait, they're not even French, they're Spanish. Gracias. I mean, they're just marching over now, they couldn't care less, it would appear. I mean, she said thanks. Either that was she called the trooper of Gracia, so I'm not really sure which it was. Who's this gate crusher on the left? I think he's a Basque separatist. How is it that after the first one you just got told not to go in the box? The rest basically decided to go in the box. I don't get it. I'm having to lift the camera up a bit, guys, so apologies if I'm not so clear right now. It's either that or we've become a Spanish hairdressing channel. Goodness me, funny. Okay, is that it? Which nationalities coming up next, guys? German, Italian, French, Spanish, or other. Okay, so they were vamosing. Bye bye. Oh, scared in case the horse pops out. Whoever bred this horse for this morning's shift did a truly fantastic job. Look at that forelock, ladies and gents. Look. Horsey, hello. He's a little bit shy, but look at how beautifully prepared that horse is. Outstanding, though. I mean, truly. Flawless, to be quite honest. Okie dokie. Right, we're going to head into the yard because it's 4 minutes to the hour. And part of me thinks it's going to be smart to be in the yard for the changeover because it's going to be quite a quiet changeover and the light's really good. The thing is, there's already a lot of people here for the changeover and we have no idea whether or not they're going to change the foot guards. Instinctively, I think they'll do it at 1, not now. So maybe that's the better option. What's the video at 28? Actually, we're not going to make it to the 1 o'clock, not in this video. So there's either going to be a part 2 for the second changeover, or there'll be no second changeover. Bear in mind, with the Blues here again tomorrow, I will almost certainly be here again tomorrow, just because of the fact that we end up with something of a Blues deficit. So yeah, let's not risk getting stuck here. What will probably be quite a normal changeover. I don't think there's much chance of something happening in the yard. It's more interesting, more likely that it'll be at the front. Got a feeling though, certainly depending on the rotation of officers and everything else, that this weekend here will be very interesting. Notice the traffic still isn't clearing, guys. It's actually getting worse. Okay, so she's like, the soldier's not going to shout at me if I stand in the box. And she's right. She is right. Three minutes, give or take, to the changeover. Thinking actually that people leaving the palace after the guard change that typically arrive here between 12:45 and noon That might be ongoing. We're only going to find out shortly. Very interested to see which 2 troopers come out to replace the 2 that are here, actually, and which horses they bring with them. It's a shame we didn't get to see the rest of the Blues riding in this morning, guys, but as I said, you know, absolute chaos with the traffic, which actually finally seems to be moving. Hard flipping time, eh? Maybe that will go back to normal. Or maybe not. Is the horse ambulance trained? Looks like it. What do we think? Is he going to go in for a cheeky rub? Oh. I tried to hear what he's saying, but he's a little bit too far away. He pointed at me. I wonder why. I'm tempted to do that, you know that TikTok trend that there was last year with the guy that would walk around to random people that looked like him, that were older, and say like, Daddy, is that you? Like, long lost father. Daddy. But no, it's not fair. That is not my father, folks, I promise. I'm hearing, curiously enough, Big Ben is bonging, but the bell here is not. So that means 1 clock is wrong. Which one's wrong? What do we think? Instinctively, I tend to think the horse guard clock is running a bit late. Either that or it did just bong and I missed it. I wasn't really paying attention. Got a full line, so I think we called it right in deciding not to go into the yard. Imagine, guys, if the next horse up in the box is Ormond. Incidentally, those you're asking about, and many of you have, and you still ask, guys, all the time about, you know, where's the fluffy Ormond toy I was given? I've got it, folks, and that toy will be in the next video when Ormond is in the next video. Okay, the whole point of that toy being shown was to show him in front of actual Ormond to compare the two. Otherwise, how are you going to know how good the toy is? Incidentally, talking about toys, the Household Cavalry Museum have released a set of new postcards. Those new postcards were released this week, and one of them has a truly magnificent picture by a very well-known regular photographer here at Horse Guards of Ormond, ladies and gents. Probably, depending on the shipping costs, not worth ordering if you're far away, unless you're going to order a bunch of them for friends or, you know, perhaps some sort of equine group or society. But a beautiful thing to have, no doubt. Especially considering we might not actually be seeing Ormond anytime soon. Oh. It's very easy to spot the ones that are heading to the dealer for a fix. 3 prerequisites: 1, neck tattoo; 2, zoned out; and probably the 3rd prerequisite, if I'm honest, open can of something in hand. Funny thing is, actually, with all these people that head that way, I honestly do wonder where they're going. Actually, wait, probably to Victoria. They're going to go to Victoria Station, aren't they? Which is probably the most hood-like area of Zone 1 these days. It's a bit of a dump, folks, to be honest, around Victoria. The train station and the bus station. Definitely not a pleasant place after dark. Now, I don't know what's going on. Okay, fine, opening the doors. It's all 4 minutes past and no new horses. However, here they come. Better late than never. Not sure this Father Christmas on the left. Oh, bye-bye. Right, horses. Trying to see which two we've got. Sorry guys for the gate crasher in front of me. Video crasher. I am hearing some foghorns. Would that be the first of the bikers? Very interesting actually to see this happening late, because it rarely happens late. That was a sheepish look, wasn't it? I was like, don't film me, otherwise my boss is going to fire me. Very tough choice actually about which box to focus on. I think we might need to split it because two experienced troopers entering the boxes now, both ends. The other trooper at the other end was here last time the Blues were here this weekend, and he's very much no nonsense. Two greys. Everything that we point the camera at looks nice this way, doesn't it? Even the horse poo is well illuminated. Let's wait and see who comes through the gate and where they decide to go. Everyone's waiting still, but I don't think, instinctively, they're going to change over... Oh no, here we go. Everyone's leaving. This end or the other end? I mean, it's obviously only 50-50, but instinctively I think here for the moment. Interesting enough, the gatesman chosen to leave at the exact moment all the tourists have chosen to leave. He's marched out in front of them though, way quicker than the tourists, which to be honest is probably a good thing. Oh, straight out to speak with his colleague. Timed that well actually, got in front of all of the tourists flowing out of the gate. Pretty much spot on, I would say. In this light, everything tends to look amazing. Oh, he's off. Other troopers coming out to close up the box. Just watch see if he goes into the tunnel. If not, we're going to go to the other end. Okay, he's back to the archers, which means yes, we will focus for the moment on this end. It'd be nice if some tourists actually bothered to turn up. This is why I find it extraordinary actually that the silent spammers actually managed to bother to produce anything noteworthy when it's relatively quiet but there's no speech. They're kind of like, what are you actually watching? Nothing, pretty much. But I do see that as a positive because the numbers are down, guys, massively, all the spammy channels. So well done all of you for not clicking on the completely pointless rubbish. So somebody's going to come and talk to me there. It's interesting actually, yesterday in the comment section below the Overlord video, somebody purporting to be a trooper in the Blues chimed in to say that, oh, he's not this big, he's X size or whatever. I only post what I've been told, and on more than one occasion we've been told that Overlord is 18-2, been referenced in previous videos. Now, tried to have a chat with the supposed trooper who came across as not really knowing much about anything, and then interestingly enough he decided to delete his comments and delete his Instagram. I'm pretty sure I know who it was because a few times we've gotten these spammy accounts with people that pretend to be troopers message with accusations or you can't do this or you're wrong about that, and then the second that you call the account holder out, they're kind of like, oh, blah blah blah, and then they delete the account and vanish. I find that very curious actually, mainly because anyone that knows me knows how to contact me, either directly or via their NCO. So it's mighty curious when that happens. But I've got a good idea who it is. and I'm always very cautious when I write to people that I haven't met face to face, or that I don't know very, very well enough to have an honest conversation with. And that's problematic, because if we do get people claiming to be who they might not well be, and passing out information that we don't know is accurate or not, it calls into question the accuracy of the channels, and I can't be having that. So I think those kind of accounts will be ignored unless it's somebody that's known to me. It's just easier. Yes, folks, that is our best dressed tourist of the day today. So far. Will there be others? Of course there will. Will there be better dressed? No idea. I mean, there might not be anyone if it doesn't pick up a little bit. However, with the weather improving, it will definitely improve here. The numbers of people that are out and about, 100%, guarantee it. But instead of making up things that never happened, I feel it's better to film even on the quieter days, because we still get happy horses and a reasonable level of engagement. And it's odd because it's really, really busy, as you can see, but it's just not busy in front of the horse. So I think we'll get to this end and wait. You can hear it sounds like I'm at a council meeting of EU foreign ministers behind me. Look, honestly, look at it all. You know what, guys, even though no tourists ever come back to get a picture again with the horse, I would not resort to paying random tourists to get a picture with the horse. I might have to start foreign travels on this channel to make up for the deficit of tourists that are not here until it gets warm and sunny. I mean, it could be worse. The motorbikes that come along making a huge amount of noise, that probably would have led to the horses being taken off entirely. But notice, everyone coming out just like, oh, there's a horse. That's it. Makes no sense, folks, eh? Thing is, there are groups clustered on both sides in the yard, group clustered at the other end. It's just a matter of calling it. They know to do that just by instinct. What on earth is going on? It's packed, but the wrong side of the bollard's packed. Super odd now how almost everyone's ignoring the horse. It's just really, really strange. Changed a lot in the past 3-4 days. Everybody comes out, same number of people, but most of them just ignoring the horse completely. I wonder why.
I haven't been in one with you.
Really? Yikes. Okay, so my friend agrees. That people's behaviour is a little bit more curious than it was last week. We don't know why. I mean, it's probably just a temporary thing. We've been through this a few times before. I thought for some reason that they were going to get something out of the bag, like a clown mask or whatever, and put it on where they were sort of rummaging around in their rucksack. That's why I marched into the yard. But apparently not. So much for instinct. It's like, okay. It's like the car park is back at the front.
You know PGL?
Maybe actually, guys, the boxes have been too effective. Because all of these people that would ordinarily be on the other side are not. I mean, to be honest, even the trooper and horse are probably thinking like, oh, come on. Okay, here's some visitors. They're more concerned with their fitness than with pictures with the horse. Oh, hold on. It's all happening and I completely missed it. Wait, so it's already started. Let's get ourselves across. One moment, everybody. I'd prefer not to get run over, so I'm going a bit slowly to weave through the traffic. Plus there's a bus coming. 1 second. Here we go. Oh, the Blues and Royals veterans. How's about this? 1 second, I've got to ask. I mean, you know I've got to ask, folks. Guys, how long since you were sitting in the boxes?
2 hours, I think, isn't it?
No, since you were sitting in the boxes.
No, I've never done it, mate.
You're what, Gatesman, Chitsman?
That's my whole lot, though, our lot.
Yeah, but if you weren't in the horses, were you on foot, Gatesman, Chitsman in the yard?
Tanks, armoured.
Oh, Bulford side. Yeah? Okay. Did you miss it?
Done both of us. Don't be doing that.
Okay. Hey, good luck today. Good luck today, guys, yeah? Good luck today. Very peaceful, very quiet, very respectful, as one would expect of former military men. Interesting, actually, thinking back that so many of the chaps that were in the regiment back then didn't do ceremonial because they were purely down in Bulford, in Wiltshire, on the armoured side of things. Now, it's good to see that today the police are not being super heavy-handed. I do think they were way too heavy-handed at the weekend, to be quite fair, but what do I know? Okay. So I don't know what happened with the motorbikes. Hopefully they'll be coming along a little bit later. But that was the most peaceful, respectful march past I think we've ever seen. Blues and Royals veterans, folks. How's about that? I love how it doesn't matter whether they're current, recent, or old timers like those guys. I love how ex-Blues and lifeguards are so happy to talk to us. My little anecdotes about how it used to be. I would love to have had a chat with them properly, and I was hoping they might have been stopping there for a while, but they have to keep going, I guess. Otherwise the police will claim that they're blocking traffic. Which, I mean, to be fair, if they did stop, they would be. Okay, so he's back in again. Gatesman.
John, what was that?
Supposedly there were going to be bikers as well marching with these veterans up towards Parliament Square, but I don't know how long it's going to be.
That was a reason.
But notice there's still a lot of noise along here. I'm not sure if they're still gathering. Corporal of Horse, ladies and gents. Looking rather dapper. Wondering what all the noise is about. And to be honest, I'm also wondering what all the noise is about. I don't know if, for example, a lot of bikers have stopped at Trafalgar Square and are beep, 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 beeping. At least we finally got some tourists. Flipping hell, I'm starting to get worried. Oh. Always good to get a picture wearing a mask, so that way you don't recognise yourself in the future. There we go. Didn't take long, did it? Move outside the box. I knew he'd be on it. To be fair though, the other trooper will be as well, if and when it happens at the other end. Zaza Gabor, folks, on the right. Zaza Gabor Jr. Just thinking, this trooper looked like my third husband. That's why she's blowing a kiss. Meanwhile, the girl's not going in the box. Bucket hat. V sign. Which, honestly, how does the trooper not laugh? Unbelievable. I mean, cute, but just like. Okay, here come the other greys that have finished at the palace. Oh, actually, wait, hold on a second. There's 4 of them this morning. Bit of flaring. That's why I'm trying my hardest not to turn the camera that way too much. Beep, 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 beep. They're going to have to come along here, I'm sure. I think they're just gathering up together at Trafalgar Square. Yeah, I think he's going to be sensitive as well to the noise. What do you think, people? Is Horsey going to have a meltdown? That's an excitable group. They just realised there are horses here behind me. Yeah, if all that noise we're hearing decides to come this way, it's going to be 5 times louder. This horse is already not a happy chap. Extremely slender, this one, honestly. It's more like a race horse than a HCAV horse. Exceptionally slender and beautiful looking. I mean, look, both of the boxes are surrounded. There are a couple of 100 people here, so I don't know what is going on. But whatever's forming up at Trafalgar Square, it's going to make a hell of a lot of noise when it makes its way this way. Okay, I'm going to pop myself on the corner here and then not move for a little while. It's completely chocker, but as you can see, folks, it makes no difference if it's not the right kind of chocker. He's bought his blanket, stolen it from BA First Class. Right, so we know the other troopers on it. How's about this end? What do we think? Much better light to film here, to be honest. It's not as bright as the other end.
Once you've got the picture to right, follow me, okay? Once you're happy with the picture, they can follow me.
I'm convinced that they're just forming up before we get a massive number of bikers zooming past horseguards. So at least at this end, with this aspect, we get people, not just the horse, standing there with no one around. Oh, actually, wait, they're posing for teacher.
Okay, let's go.
Bye-bye. No idea how much that noise is impacting the audio, guys. It is pretty loud. It's constant beep, 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 beep before the other end. Apologies, but obviously it's out of my control. It's super annoying though that it's consistent. It actually sounds, to be honest, like the tools protest the other day, but I'm sure there's not another tools protest. Not this soon. I mean, they would have 2 days off in 1 week to protest. This horse couldn't care less. Other horse is definitely going to go for a wander when, or if and when we get noise here. Yes, folks, this guy really is about 7 foot tall. Giant. Here comes the next deluge of 500 tourists. Honestly, sometimes the way that the groups approach, there's a slight curvature of the earth as they come from the Parliament Square end. It looks like a pilgrimage. Come over the hill in Nazareth to arrive at Horseguards.
Which horse is this? Do you know? Are you London walking?
I don't know, I mean, is that a good channel or is it a bad channel?
I don't know. Well, it's the one I watch all the time.
Ah.
And the guy who runs it knows by the number on the hoof.
You're joking, does he?
Yeah.
Should we see if we can find? I mean, he might be here today.
See that front on the brown one? I can't read it from here, but there's a number on there, and on the right-hand front one, there's a number.
I'll tell you what
as
I'm
well.
going to do. I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to tell you which horse it is. How about that?
Okay, go on then.
On the to our left, but the horse is right. That says RHGD, which is the Royal Horse Guards and 1st Dragoons, the original name of the regiment.
Okay.
Let me see if I can zoom in and 1 second, grab the number from the hoof. This is a nice sunny, clear day. Okay, so got the number.
Yeah.
Let's have a look and see which horse it is. Only for everybody in the comments later to see it. It's the wrong horse. It just happens all the time.
I know.
I'm putting this one down as Vulcan.
Vulcan.
Yeah, instinctively. Based on the number's pretty clear. Vulcan.
He's snoozing, look.
This one is chill as anything.
He is lovely.
The other one's a bit sort of jittery, but I think it's because there is part of a protest forming up at Trafalgar
There's a bit
Square.
of noise going on down there.
Yeah, so if it does come along, ex-military, so I think they might kind of keep it down. But that horse is definitely going to go for a wander. So is that a good thing? Is it a good thing then that there's a guy here that can name someone horses? Is that like something that makes you want to watch the channel?
Well, I'm a horse person, which is why I watch this guy's channel.
Ah.
And he did a programme on, there was a competition for the best turnout or something. I
Oh, the
can't
Elizabeth
remember.
Cup.
That's the. Are you sure you're not him?
I am. I'm teasing you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Listen,
me.
Congratulations.
Sorry.
I really like your
Oh, you're
stuff.
very kind. I didn't want to say because
watch
you're going to
a
make me
lot.
blush.
Well, blush away.
Thank
you do well.
You're very
You do
kind.
well. Yes, that was a super programme on that cup. That you covered that beautifully. I'm so impressed.
Thank you. That's very
Thank
nice
you
of
very
you.
much.
Amazing blue eyes, by the way.
Sorry?
Your eyes are like super blue, no? They're like really, really, really blue.
Thank you. Make me blush now.
Hey, have a good day.
And you.
Delightful. Yes. We will call her Miss Blue Eyes. Should have asked her name, folks. Regular viewer. Thank you for stopping to say hello to me. Gosh. Blue eyes and the same colour hair as me. She must be royal. Yeah, Vulcan, folks. If it's not Vulcan, I know that you'll all dash in pretty quickly to correct me in the comments. But I'm almost certain. In fact, you know what? It is Vulcan, so there. So if anyone's going to say it isn't. That is jolly good luck though, isn't it, actually? That the lady came along looking for the fellow that sometimes names the horses. And she found him. As I said, folks, every day it's something here. More often than not quite wonderful. Oh. I mean, I think that counts as being in the box. to the next group. I'm not sure whether the trooper saw her or not. She was kind of tiptoeing in and out of the box. God, some people have turned up. I mean, this side of the camera, that is. Whoa, I'm just thinking we're about to hit 30-40 minutes. Wait, what? It's 1 hour. I'm shocked. Oh, she said, sorry, it's a guy. He said, can I touch the horse? But I think the trooper saw that he was making a little selfie video and wanted to get himself touching the horse. So straight away he said, no. You flipping well can't touch the horse, sunshine. Meanwhile, we're busy filming this end, and obviously it's filled up at the other end with lots of groups posing for pictures. Honestly, the only way to cover this place properly is with 2 people. Look at this. That's a fantastic group shot. Look at that. Probably actually one of the best, very large group shots that we've gotten here recently. Kind of just saw it as it was finishing. Going into the yard, I've got no idea if this bro is trying to say something to the trooper or not. Oh, I thought for a second he was going to leave for his rounds. I think he just left because they're a bit too in his face. For some reason the body language says, I'm going to copy the trooper's mark. Oh, nice timing actually, look at that. Spot on. Absolutely spot on. Oh. Bro. I think it's highly likely he'll turn around and go straight back in again. I'm standing in the gateway just in case I'm wrong.
Wait.
I'm wrong. Oh. Oops. Actually, wait, I'm now standing in his way because he will probably go back in via that gate, unless he needs to go to the other trooper on the other horse. Kind of perfect little moment to capture them before we finish up. Oh, flipping here we go, obviously. Always ends up being somebody that's tall, that stands exactly in front of the camera at the wrong moment.
Wait.
Gosh.
Wait.
Okay, that's surprising. Wait, look at this gent. Gosh, that was one of the loudest recent makeways. Interesting enough, he's heading into the tunnel. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, guys. I'm thinking the same thing. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure the students thought that he'd raise his voice like that. Whether he stops at the end of the tunnel or not, instinctively, I don't think he will. I think he's going to come back. Great. I'm wrong. Although that said, there's a very good chance that the moment I get to the end of the tunnel is the moment he leaves the end of the tunnel. I do like to try and capture these moments when we get a trooper standing here. Not just because the light is wonderful, but because we do get some really cute moments, like the other day with a small kid that wanted his picture, and then, you know, not intentionally, the trooper left at pretty much the exact moment that the the young boy wanted a picture. I'm standing way back from the trooper because it just feels weird. Oh, she's saying, can I get a picture? Here we go. I prefer to stand far back and zoom in as opposed to getting right up close. That is exactly that is exactly what I was secretly hoping would happen. Sweet. I mean, the fact that she was really cute enough to, because she couldn't ask in English, to make the "can I take a picture" sign with her hands. I mean, I hope she got a good picture because she deserves it. Nice positive moment to finish on, guys, which, to be honest, on a reasonably quiet morning, was a pleasure to see. Thanks to the trooper for that. Oh, here's that guy that was banned.
So did you get that?
We were just, Manu and I were just standing there. There's only one person, she couldn't speak English, like, can I take a picture? And then he just marched off.
Oh no, when he shouted it.
Oh, here, yes. He was, it's kind of a quiet morning, a few little interesting moments. But it's going to get crazy when half term comes anyway. I can't, wait, is half term next week or the week after?
18th.
Is it the 18th? Oh, so it's actually, so next week's the last normal week. Wait, what day is it today? 7th, 8th?
Today is the 5th.
So next week's the last normal week, week after it's half term. Ho, ho, ho.
I'll be on holidays.
You always turn up here after the busy moment has passed.
I'm going to be in Morocco.
Are you going to Morocco? Where? Marrakesh, Agadir?
Marrakesh, and there's a place called Uzarat or something like that.
Uzdata, I think.
That's where apparently there's some they make all the movies and.
Yeah, it's the kind of the desert area where it's, I think, Star Wars and a few of the other things like the new Mad Max movies.
So I'm just going there for one day and 5 days in Marrakesh.
Marrakesh, whew. It's not going to be. I think it'll be probably what, about 30ish maybe, high 20s, 30.
About 18 degrees.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Now is that called in Marrakesh?
In Marrakesh, yeah. So in the evenings it's about 6 degrees, and that's where I'm going. It's nice weather, so during the day it's 18 degrees, not too hot, mild weather basically.
You'll get massively pestered though when you go to Jamel Fanar, the marketplace at night, because it's not obviously the tourist season. So every tourist is going to get like 50 people around you, like take a picture with my monkey or with a snake or.
Yeah, that's true. I went with my friends a couple of years ago, and but we know what to do now. Basically, you just ignore them completely.
Just la. No, she's like, no.
Just ignore them.
Wow. So I mean, I guess all this cash, all these holidays and.
I wanted to ask you how you did your tax return.
How I did? What, in the usual way? You just give it to your accountant, problem solved. We don't have an accountant.
I'm a chartered accountant myself.
Oh, well, wait, so you don't need an accountant, then you can just see your own returns. Oh, goodness. Oh, me? I hide it under my mattress. I sleep on it. I couldn't afford a proper mattress with springs, so I just bounce on the cash in my dreams. Okay, folks, we've got Ankar Activity something, whatever, with a lot of orange bags, which is curious. 1 second. These will be the very last couple of faces. I cannot actually believe, guys, how quickly that little bit of time went this morning. It was quite a fun one though, actually, to be fair. Quite a few interesting moments. A lovely lady that we spoke to, and plus the amazing news that a certain officer is going to be back soon. We can't actually fit them all in. Nope. Positive moment to finish on, I guess, folks. She will be our last tourist. Oh, how happy. Back soon, people. Bye for now, guys.